Hi, Eric. Thanks for joining me this morning. This interview is part of an ongoing series focused on various people from various backgrounds and how they live their life to the optimum. Eric, what first drew you to the health industry?
Looking for an opportunity to be able to affect people in a different way. I'd done a lot of different things in my background and never kind of really felt quite satisfied. That was just what drew me to continue to go on.
Okay. A lot of people out there have no idea that a chiropractor's education in the areas of nutrition and anatomy are much more extensive than that of an MD. I'm talking about a general practitioner. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay. That's what some of my other chiropractor friends have explained to me. One of the things I try to highlight in these interviews is the importance of a healthy body and the role that plays in the bigger picture of living life to the optimum. Obviously, you practice what you preach. What do you do to stay in shape?
I do a variety of things. Variety being the real key, I think, in any workout, trying to continually stimulate your body in different ways. So every now and then I run a little bit, do some weights, CrossFit, anything I can to just try and stay at a peak.
Okay, keep mixing it up then,
Yeah.
huh? Okay. What was your one biggest obstacle in becoming a doctor?
I waited way too long.
Yeah?
Just because, like I said, I did a lot of different things in my past, it seems like you just kind of, you find your way when you're ready to find your way.
Mm-hmm.
And that was probably the biggest obstacle. It seemed like it took me so long to do it. I didn't go back to be a chiropractor until I was in my mid or late 30s. So.
Okay. Okay, well, never too late.
That's it.
All right, in addition to being a doctor, you're also an entrepreneur. Does your practice focus on a specific segment of the population or a specific modality or technique?
We don't really. It's more of a general chiropractic thing. We do incorporate all of the number of things that we affect really feel people. So we talk about nutrition. We do a lot of posture or biomechanics. We have acupuncture in the clinic as well. But if I only deal with athletes, then I isolate myself from other aspects of the population who I know need the care as well. So our doors are open to anybody who would come in.
Okay. Yeah, and your wife is an acupuncturist, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. What do you see on a daily basis as far as what patients suffer from or what is causing them pain or discomfort that you feel is totally treatable?
I'd have to say that there are two things that are probably really key to driving poor health. The idea of movement, or we lack the ability to move, whether it's just because we get stiff or it's repeated injuries or whatever it might be. And then the other huge component is nutrition. We're killing ourselves in the United States with what we eat. The beautiful thing about our bodies is that it's always trying to make up for what we put into it or what we do to it. But even the incredible machine that it is, it has limits, and that's what we're trying to do. When we get a hold of folks and they're open to it, then we'll try and touch on as many of those aspects as we can to restore their health.
Okay. And to wrap it up, what is it you love most about what you do?
I probably get the greatest thrill out of working with little kids, little babies. And
Nice.
kids. They respond so well, and they're just so much fun to deal with. So.
Which is a good point because a lot of people think only adults can go to chiropractors, which is totally untrue.
Yeah, it's tough with kids. Oftentimes, especially young kids, they can't verbalize, so they can't say, "Oh, mom, it hurts to do this," right? And but they, like I say, when you catch them, when they find they can't do something or they stop doing something, that's typically what parents will notice. And if we can get them in, they usually respond pretty well.
Excellent. All right, if people out there watching this would like to get a hold of you, how would they go about doing that?
A couple different ways. The most direct way is to give us a call at the office. The number is 619-444-3477. You can check it or get more information on our website, which is hamashawchasechiro.com. Hamashaw, of course, is crazy. Jamacha, chasechiro.com.
Okay. Thank you very much for taking the time to meet with me today, Eric.
Thanks for having me on.